Welcome back to Chris in the Morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm going to give you a few minutes to come and make an entrance. And we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Jam link going in the chat. Hello there. I see you in the chat. Oh, the doctor is here. Oh yeah. Yes. How's everybody doing? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Share your Sunday thoughts in the chat. We'll get started here in just a few minutes. This is a serious music stream.
Chris was my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user, Just follow along on whichever platform you use for music, whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head. You'll be able to see what we have queued up next and roughly where I am in the song so you can stay in sync. And we have one rule here on Chris in the Morning. That's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song and it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. I got a question for you, chat. I've been getting out there. I've been dating. I've been hitting the scene, hitting the apps. There's a girl I like. She's playing hard to get. What song should I send her to really seal the deal? Let's get a few in the playlist, shall we? If you were a cis-het woman and you were tentative, you were on the fence about yours truly, what would change your mind, huh? And no, I don't really know anything about her music tastes. This is Chris in the Morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing some of your Sunday with me. We're going to get into it. We're going to have a nice basic one. Back to school. No frills. Nothing complicated. No trombones. No silly little mini games. We're just going to we're going to set some vibes. We're going to listen to some great music. This is YouTube's, as far as I've researched, YouTube's number one music request show. Welcome. Don't look it up. Don't do any Googling. Just let me have it. We've already had some direct snacky poos in before I can even get to the call to actions. Thank you so much. I am gonna, where's my names? Wait. I had a note for this. Piefish, thank you so much. Big ups Piefish, who just purchased 4 snacky poos right off the bat before I could even say anything about it. Thank you so much. Let's update the ledger. That's 6 for you, my friend, and let me know if you want to use any of them to do a priority request. First, I'm going to get into the chat. I'm going to say hi to you guys. You say hi to me. Tell me how your weekend's going. While we jam to Lydian Collective, who we have played before on this show a few times. This is 31. You just previously heard Luna by Ganga. And if you were here really early, you heard Nia Archives with Forbidden Feelings. Tell me how your weekend's going. Say hi to me in the chat. I'm going to say hi back. And then I'm going to explain how this works. I'm going to take a couple more sips of Dr. Pepper, and we're going to get into our first vibe check. How does that sound to everybody? Seth's World is here. Hello, what's up? I'm seeing colors of skull I'd forgotten existed because it's now been so long. And thank you so much to everybody who's maintained their channel membership in this time. We've been off. I've been traveling basically every weekend for a month. So it's been really hard to schedule these, but I'm back now. I'm rooted in one place. I ain't going anywhere. I got more news on that front soon. I got ideas. I'm gonna make up for lost time. And I'm seeing like Els has a dark orange skull, which I've forgotten even existed. Thank you so much for being a member for so long. Do be sure and use that bonus to do a super request sometime today. A music stream at this time of year, at this time of day, located entirely on YouTube, says Piefish. Yes. Not joining the jam today because I've decided that I hate music and I never want to hear any music again, says Els. Even though you've had a wonderful time watching the Dutch Grand Prix? Who won? Let us know. Does it matter? Were the cars good? Did they make better cars this year? How are the cars different? Explain it to me in tedious detail, please. I'm fascinated. Hey, James Martin, what's up? I'm here, but I'm a filthy pervert because I'm on a road trip in the back of a car. You're sitting in the back of a car, listening to my voice with no music, and therefore not engaging with the other people in the car. You are a perv. But I respect your self-awareness. I appreciate your self-awareness. You know you're a perv. You're owning it. Thank you. Continue the run. Welcome back. No, not K-pop demon. Not K-pop demon hunters. Lol. Oh, is that in answer to my question? Super Snacky Poo from Continue the Run. Thank you so much. They would like flight facilities crave you. Coming right up for you, and let me adjust that in the ledger. Thank you so much. I'm going to bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you for supporting the stream. Bam! Hi, Chris says cheese string. Cheeses string, sorry. Cheeses string. Not to be confused. Trademark, patent pending. Not to be confused with cheese string. Cheeses string. It's multiple types of it's different types. It's multiple types in one. Cheeses string says, hi Chris, what's up? Nice to see a new face. Hello. Stereotypos here. I went to see the stars through big telescopes with my wife. Hell yeah. That sounds incredible. Banjo says streaming in the car is wild. Yep. This is a bit sudden, but can you wish my friend Noah some luck? He just lost his grandma. I've been there. I've lost 3 of the 4 possible grandparents that one can lose in my time, and they all felt different. So sending my love to your friend Noah and to you and anyone else affected by it. It never goes away, but it does fade if you were close to that person. I was lucky enough not to be close to one of my grandparents, so it didn't really hurt that much. But I'm going to assume that you were close, and our thoughts are with you. All the cool bloggers' thoughts are with you. Ooh! This is Crave You by Flight Facilities with Giselle. Super chat requested by Continue the Run. Thank you so much. High on the leaderboards here with 4 snacky poos in the ledger. Robin, celebrating 10 months of membership on the channel. Thank you so much. And using that celebration to request Dan Icon. Let me get that queued up for you, my friend. Thank you so much. We're going to bump that to the top of the list. You might have noticed here on my screen, I've got some weird old stuff queued up. I've got a really old Basement Jaxx track from, this is the singles version, but it's originally from, I think it's from Rooty? 2001. And the reason is I've been on a bit of a classic early 2000s bender lately because I'm making a video about Bend It Like Beckham on my other channel. So I rewatched Bend It Like Beckham, and the soundtrack on that film, let me tell you, you can see it in my, oh, you can't see my bar here. Oh, my screen's all screwed. Hang on. My Spotify is all whack. Let me Let me fix that. Don't know why it's tiny like that, but let's make it big. Anyway, there's this, I found this Bend It Like Beckham playlist, and we're talking Texas. We're talking 2001 Basement Jaxx. We're talking Backyard Dog, Curtis Mayfield, Victoria Beckham, Mel C, like multiple solo Spice Girls songs are on this playlist. The Hex Hector remix of I Turn to You by Melanie C. And yes, I am going to cue it up, because it is a fucking banger. And I'd completely forgotten it existed until I rewatched Bend It Like Beckham. What a time. What a time. We're going to be dipping into that playlist throughout the day. I've got an agenda for this episode. There's going to be a through line of old school Bend It Like Beckham, Basement Jaxx adjacent music, basically the kind of stuff that stops Els from taking their own life. Like, it's the shit that we all grew up on. It's the shit that we heard on the radio for basically an entire decade. That's the through line. Also Viagra Boys, also PTUSA. I'm going to play some Druidess. Maybe some Sabrina Carpenter. But right now, this is Icon by Dan. Dan! From an album called Simple. Ooh. Am I supposed to be sending this? Is this your submission for sending to this girl that I like? Still looking for that perfect song that's going to woo her. Piefish, Snacky Poo, Cartagena, Pendulum. Oh yeah, there's a new Pendulum album. How perfectly suitable to our theme, as outlined. Spending a Snacky Poo on that, thank you so much. And thank you again for supporting the stream in such a big way. Thank you. Cartagena. Cartagena. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, Cartagena. Great. Well, it's up there. It's in there. But there's a new album, right? Is this the new album? It is the new album. Ooh, Inertia. Released August 22. Only 9 days ago. How is it? I assume you, being the biggest Pendulum fan in the crowd, have already listened to it all several times. Let us know. Do you have a favorite? Is this your favorite? Great Belgian artist, says Robin. Does a whole lot of stuff in a whole lot of languages. Local from Leuven. Snacky Poo, get my goddamn pronouns correct. Els is an it. Els would prefer to be referred to as an it, everyone. And I'm going to play extra Basement Jaxx to apologize. But I'd like to ask you to stop talking about cocaine in my chat, please. Thank you. Do love a bit of cheeky whistling. One of the new ones says, Piefish, this is probably my favorite, the one we've queued up. Let me bump that for you. I forgot to bump it up. Bam! Up next, Pendulum, followed by Basement Jaxx, followed by Man, Woman, Chainsaw, Viagra Boys, and Melanie C. What a mix. What a mix. This is Pendulum with Cartagena. Thank you so much. Big ups, Piefish. Thank you to everybody who supports today. You can support the show and get a priority request by super chatting, becoming a member of the channel, which is basically like Patreon but direct through YouTube. And you can follow the Stripe link, which I'll give you right now. I think it's also in the description. if you'd like to directly support me, which helps out way more, I get to keep almost all of it compared to the 50% that YouTube gives me from their super chats. Where are we? Here's the Snacky Poo purchase. That goes straight into the ledger and it works exactly the same way. Thank you so much. Oh, it's poppy. It's feeling poppy. Let me explain how this all works while I get the first vibe going. What do you say? The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user, just follow along on whichever platform you use for music, whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head, you'll be able to see what we have queued up next, and roughly where I am in the song, so you can stay in sync. And we have one rule here on Chris in the Morning, that's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song and it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. Hell yeah.
He's my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
That's how the show works. Let's get into our first vibe check, shall we? Go ahead and cast your votes in the poll I'm about to drop in the chat now. Boop. Then we're going to take our first round of requests. Thank you for being here. How's my camera looking? I'm looking a bit... This t-shirt is a bit white. Let's get that brightness down a little, shall we? Whoop. Whoop. How about that? How about this? There we... Ooh. Yeah. Oh. That's better. It's a little better, maybe. I don't know. I can't quite tell. That'll do. And we've had another celebration from a member, Matza Jackie. Thank you so much. Big old Jackie herself. Ex-Ed's World, fantastic animator, gifted artist. Check out Mad Mutants when you get a chance. Buy the t-shirt even. Requesting Weird Pearl by Stammer, or maybe it's Stammer by Weird Pearl. We'll find out. It's Weird Pearl by Stammer. Thank you so much. We're going to bump that right to the top of the list for you. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for all the art. I know a lot of people in this chat are fans. And we've had a super chat in from Continue the Run. Thank you so much. Saint Motel, my type. We're going to bump that right up as well. Thank you for supporting the stream. Run has been a relative newcomer to the community and has been a big supporter already. Thank you so much. Sorry you joined and then I immediately took like a month off. I'm sorry about that. Hey Lacey, what's up? I think you should send your crush RHCP's greatest hits on CD. Good idea. I got a ironing and housework today. Ooh, you know what? That's a nice day. You know what I did today? I did meal prep. I do that now. I did meal prep. I spent like 3 hours. I went to the grocery store. I came back. I spent 3 hours cooking, and you just eat a little bit. Eat little bits along the way. It's real fun. And then at the end, you put it all in tubs, in Tupperware, and in the fridge. And then you don't have to worry for maybe 3 or 4 days. What did you prep? I'm glad you asked.
Bow.
I cooked pierogies. And this might be a little controversial, but I shallow fry them instead of boil. Shallow fried a bunch of cheese and potato pierogies. I made perfectly seasoned black beans. I've done this 3 or 4 times now, and I've really perfected the seasoning I use with black beans. What else did I do? I did pesto pasta, and I cooked a bunch of turkey sausages for protein. I also have slaw. I have the wherewithal to do a vinegar slaw. so that I've got some veggies, some roughage, but I didn't have to. I ran out of time to do that, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I also have various pickles and like pickled red cabbage and stuff to like dunk on those things when I get them out throughout the week. Pierogies need to be boiled and fried. Agreed. Love it. The ones I get in a packet have kind of been parboiled already, so they're great to just throw in a shallow pan with some vegetable oil for a while. We're listening to Weird Pearl by Stammer. This was requested by Jackie. Thank you so much. And the vote so far is neck and neck between Cute Sugary Pop and Sludge Metal Industrial. So somebody needs to tip the balance. And Piefish is using another of their snacky boos. Thank you. To request Cannibal by Pendulum. I think it's going to be a Pendulum heavy. I feel like it's going to be a Pendulum heavy playlist today. Thank you so much. We're going to bump that to the top of the list, which is there. Probably my last Pendulum request for today. Hey, the night is young. Don't give up. You want to know the real trick with black beans? First, you put them in the pan with the oil from the pierogies or whatever you just cooked. You cook them. You cook them on a low medium heat in the pan with the oil from the previous thing. You add in generous amount of salt, pepper. You go lime pepper, which I got from an amazing African shop down the road. Lime pepper, and then I have Menard's Southern Soul fucking spice mix, lemon juice, and you just leave it on a low heat for like 20-30 minutes. Bam. Incredible. Buttery, citrusy, peppery, black beans. They're the best. Cute Sugary Pop back in the lead. I saw Sludge Metal briefly take over. Oh, we're neck and neck again. Somebody's got to break that tie before we can get into the first vibe. What's it going to be? Or maybe both? Maybe both? Alternating? I think the best way to prepare black beans is to throw them in the bin. That is incorrect.
Ernie, I'm a hawk.
Musical Whiplash? What do you think? Whiplash Stream 2. Yeah, like it's 2. Whiplash Stream, more like Whiplash Stream 64. Every one of these is Whiplash Stream. Be nice to the beans. I agree.
This is a serious music stream.
Okay, gang, I'm calling it. We're going to do both. So I'm looking for equal parts cute sugary pop music and sludgy, industrial, noisy metal. Go. Go ahead and drop your requests in the chat going now, and I'm going to pick a few and queue them up. Thank you for being here. This is Chris in the morning, and this is what my sister sounds like sometimes. Hey, and we've had a super in from Alex. I'm going to assume this is for the new vibe. The sound of animals fighting, Lady of the Cosmos. We're going to cue that right up. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. And I'm loving this track by Stammer. From this is a single, it seems, came out this year from a group called Stammer with only 1,200 monthly listeners on on Spotify. So if you enjoy this, if you're liking what you hear, go support this group. I'm going to take Lady the Cosmos and we're going to bump it. You know what? We're going to leave it where it is, if you don't mind. But what we're going to do is we're going to move Cannibal a bit, maybe. Don't add that. Maybe we're going to go Cannibal to there. What do you think? Does that make sense? And I'm actually going to take Man and Woman's Chainsaw out so that we can get to the new vibe. Oh my god. This is one of those songs that I didn't, you know, but you don't know the name of. I'm having that experience. I'm tempted to send the most unhinged, sugary sweet song I have. It feels like going insane, says Banjo. Borderline unlistenable. Do it. Do it. Do it, coward. Now you've said all that. You have to, legally. Under the bylaws of Chris Cooltopia. Woo! We had another super chat come in while I wasn't paying attention from Continue the Run. Thank you. If there's a song attached to that, let me know. Just type it in the chat for me. Industrial, nasty, noisy, whatever, metal, grunge, whatever you like, Stereo. Just whatever the opposite of sugary pop is. My go-to would be like Code Orange, Slipknot. That band that's just robots. Revenant, Vexing Hex. You feel it? You feel it? Do you feel it? Every fucking car ad for 5 years. This is Do Your Thing by Basement Jaxx. Enjoy. Banjo, sugar spice, everything nice. You mean like you're gonna have to be more specific. I know the lyrics from somewhere, but who actually made that original song? You gotta tell me. You gotta figure that out for me. The genres. The genres? Oh wow. No? Oh, you're explaining things. Sorry, my bad. That's me. That's not on you. Piefish using another snacky poo. Burning through those snacky poos to request Marcin let me say this. Let me Przybitovic. That was pretty good. Przybitovic. Nope. I know how it's supposed to be said. My mouth can't make the sounds. The song is called V. Let me get that queued up for you. Oh, it's from Cyberpunk. Of course it's Polish. Yeah. God, I love it. Przybitovic. That's pretty good. That's as close as I think I'm going to get today. I'm going to bump that right to the top of the... What do we think? Is that... I mean, I'm going to assume that that's nasty industrial, right? So we kind of need it like... We're going to bump that up. We're going to put it there. There we go. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good to me. Up next, Viagra Boys, Pendulum, Sound of Animals Fighting, Melcy. Everything cute and poppy and glittery and everything you think of when you think of Cyberpunk. I just think of the weird glitches from week 1. And all the very good memes. Continue the run. I changed my mind. On what? The music? The song you wanted? I'm just gonna give you a snacky poo until you just figure you take your time. You take your time and you just let me know. That was Do Your Thing. The absolute classic from Basement Jaxx. I believe released in 2000, maybe 2001. They got a new EP out. Or do they? Yeah, they do. This is You Need Me by Viagra Boys. I have had this album on repeat lately. Viagra Boys. Maybe this is the song I sent to the girl. I do like the lyrics. It describes me perfectly. Ooh! Man Made of Meat. Yeah, that's a good one too. I mean, basically any of their songs, I think, might seal the deal. They're a very romantic band. Run It by Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. Jelly roll. From Sonic 3. Okay, sure. Send her Be Faithful by Fat Man Scoop. Good idea. It does depend on the can. Hell yeah. You're listening to Chris in the Morning. We got an amazing playlist lined up for you coming up. Pendulum, Sound of Animals Fighting, Melanie C, Marcin, Surname, Slushy, Druides, Daniel Kostner, or maybe Kirstner, Vexing Hex, Jelly Roll, all in the first hour here on Chris in the Morning. It's been a few weeks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. I got some housekeeping I'm gonna fill you in on. I got some ideas. I got some thoughts about the future of the show. Important thoughts that I'm going to share with you in just a few seconds. I got a couple things. This is Cannibal by Pendulum. Ooh! Feet Wargasm. Where's the drop? Where is it? Give it to me. Oh! Fuck! Hard to talk over a track like this, actually. What can I talk over? Proper whiplash. Fantastic. Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie moved away. I miss her dearly. Annie, where are you?
Bow.
Ooh. He said the F word. This is pretty fucking on point classic Pendulum. I will agree with you there. It doesn't sound like 2025. Which is what anybody ever wants, really. Fantastic. Oh, Cannibal by Pendulum, thank you so much. I stuck on She's a Lady by Tom Jones so I can talk over it. Even though it's fucking slaps, actually. So, two things about Chris in the Morning. Two important notices about Chris in the Morning. One that is definitely going to happen, and one that might happen. Okay, I'll start with the one that is going to happen. And I'm going to pause ads so everybody definitely hears all this. We are going to be trialing Wednesday midweek streams starting very soon. I'm not going to entirely stop Sunday streams, but I've been doing the Sunday streams for a while. They've been mostly on Sundays for the entire run of Chris in the Morning, which is coming up on... We've been doing this for, what, a year and a half? So I'm going to shake things up, and we're going to see how Wednesday feels, partly so I can get my weekends back a little bit, you know? I've got ladies to woo, as discussed. And partly just to see if we get a slightly different crowd. Maybe we meet some new faces. We add some new people to the community who are usually otherwise busy on Sundays, going to church or whatever it is that people do who don't do this. So starting very soon, probably not next week, but the week after, sometime in September, we are going to start doing Wednesday streams on top of the Sundays for a little while. We're going to overlap. Then we're going to maybe just do Wednesday streams for a little while, and we're going to see how it goes. Wednesday streams. You've been notified. You're on notice. You're on notice, damn it. Fuck. Second notice about this show, and this one's a bit more up in the air. I haven't decided. I want your opinion. And I'm gonna bring this up multiple times so that, because not everybody comes to every stream, so apologies if I repeat myself. I'm gonna talk about this a couple of times, and it won't be an immediate decision. It won't be a sudden thing. I don't do things suddenly anymore. I'm an old man. Okay. I've been thinking about spinning Chris in the Morning off onto its own dedicated YouTube channel. What do you think? Chris in the Morning, dedicated YouTube channel that is just live streams and highlights of this show and anything music related. And we'll get like a username that suits it. We'll brand it. It'll be beautiful, colorful branding with the skulls, the banner, everything. The avatar will all be Chris in the Morning. I think it's a good idea, but I want to see what you guys think. The only kind of downside of moving to it, there are two downsides. One is members of the channel will lose their streak. That's not important to me necessarily. Like, I don't think it would be important to me if I were in your shoes. What's more important is that you know you're a supporter, and we all know we are on the Discord, you know, but you would lose your streak. You'd be starting from the bottom rung again in terms of membership length. And I have to get over the initial, like, watch time limits to be able to live stream and stuff in the first place. So the first few weeks of the channel will be annoying because I have to do, like, I have to tick the boxes, you know, to get super chats and monetization and live streaming all up and running. What do you think, though? Then what I would do is I would kind of tidy all this channel back up, and it would just be like my archive channel where my shorts and my sketches are. And maybe I make future short films or sketches in the future. Maybe this is where my new animated stuff goes if and when I make it. But Chris in the Morning would be its own thing. What do you think? And while you think about it, while you ponder it, we're listening to Lady of the Cosmos by The Sound of Animals Fighting. Fantastic. Oof, mathy. A little bit of math rock to wake us all up. Feeling very Tool. Feeling a little Tool. Feeling a little bit Mastodon. That bass. Stereotypo, only if it's hurting your main channel. Well, I don't know if it's doing it any good necessarily, but also this channel is no longer my main. Like, the breadwinner is my other channel, which I'm also considering rebranding. Now that it's, 7 months down the line, the video essays are doing really well. They're not going anywhere. So, like, that in my day-to-day, like, that other channel where I talk about films, that's my job now. Like, that's actually become my job. I'm working on that 3 to 4 days a week. So this isn't my main channel anymore. And, I don't have any plans to do more sketch comedy in the future, but I also feel like I quite like them all being in one place, and Chris in the Morning has divided the channel a bit. Piefish thinks it's a good idea. Upside is branding, says Robin. Downside is you lose a lot of parallel viewership. I don't really know how much parallel viewership I get. I mean, there are 9 of you right now. On a good day, maybe there's 15, maybe 20. And most of you are in the Discord. Most of you know where to find me. You have me on other platforms. I don't think I would lose any significant people, number of people. And I would potentially open it up to being, easier for the algorithm to recommend, because the channel would only do one thing. It would be a music channel. And maybe in future I branch out and I do music reviews or whatever. I do, normal videos about music. That could be fun. Because I think we're kind of we've plateaued in a way. With it being on this channel, with all the content not being anything to do with all the VOD content, nothing to do with the live streams. I don't know, says Jackie. On one hand, the organization seems ideal, but on the other hand, how many channels do you have at some point? Well, yes, I did say no more channels, but that was almost 2 years ago, and I have held to that for 2 years. And I think the reality is that the kind of landscape of what I'm doing and what is successful, what's making money and what's growing an audience has shifted to the point where I think I'm allowed to react and make a new channel if I need to. I think I can, I feel comfortable that I didn't betray my promise about no new channels. And maybe we repurpose one of my old ones, right? Like the scaffolding one. I've got channels I can just rename. Piefish doesn't mind about the streak. Robin don't think anyone minds about the streaks. The big question mark would be stretching things between channels, maybe. But all in all, it should work, I think. Yeah, it's not really a stretch, because other than this, I'm not regularly doing anything. I have an episode of Am I Bothering You that I've still not edited because I haven't had the time. And I'll put that on this channel when it's ready. And maybe we'll make more and maybe we won't. But my day-to-day in terms of content creation is the video essays and this. So it's not really... I'm not going to be stretching myself too thin. It would just be the additional time of setting up the channel, making the branding and stuff, which is fun. That's fun. The start of something like that is always the fun part. This is I Turn to You, by the way. You just heard the sound of animals fighting. This is I Turn to You, Hex Hector Radio Mix by Mel C from the Spice Girls, released in 1999. And you cannot tell me, you literally cannot tell me you dislike this song. I won't believe you. Just try it. Ooh. It's dark. It's got like VNV fucking dark techno Euro, kind of European fucking vibes. Oh, maybe this is the song I send my crush. What do you think? Hey Harvey, what's up? My humble little Chrissy Poo. Welcome. You're right on time. You could do compilation videos for non-live, like funniest moments or something. Obviously, you can't put the music in, but I still think it would be a good idea. Yeah, I totally agree. And I think it opens up, if it's a fresh channel, then it kind of, we're not working with any assumptions about what the content is. So you're free to be like, oh yeah, the VOD portion is just clips or highlights or whatever. The doctor has made me gassy today. It's really poorly mixed, it feels, actually. I will say. Not the best mix, Mel. If you dedicate a channel to CITM alone, does Spotify get angry like Paramount did? No, because I'd still be doing it in this way, right? Where none of the music is actually coming through. At least I hope none of the music is coming through to you on YouTube. So there's no copyright issue. It'd be exactly the same. The format would not need to change. Anyway, there's the housekeeping. Makes me want to listen to Sonic. But then what doesn't? Yeah, that's the housekeeping. We're going to be trialing some Wednesday midweek streams, and I'm thinking about spinning Chris in the Morning off onto its own new YouTube channel. If I do that, you will have plenty of warning. You'll have tons of warning. You'll be able to cancel your memberships if you need to and move them to the new channel. And I'll have to do a bunch of, I would have to like tick the boxes to be able to live stream and stuff. So I'll like, members of the Discord, I'll be asking you to, you know, go ahead and subscribe. And I might have to upload a video that's just like me doing nothing just to get to hit the watch time, you know, threshold or something for a new channel. We can figure all that out. It's fine. And in the meantime, my other channel's doing really, really well, guys. Thank you if you watch that, if you tune into my other stuff, my video essays. I just had a little, as somebody was mentioning in the chat, I had a little issue with Paramount. They filed a claim on one of my most popular videos. They did a manual claim on my big viral Truman Show video. But you know what? I took the opportunity to recut it and re-upload it. And that new re-upload has had almost 300,000 views already. And they don't have a claim on that one. So, and I wouldn't have done that without Paramount doing that. So I think I won actually this week. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Something like 2,000 new subscribers in 2 days and 300,000 views on the same video. I can live with that. This is V from the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack. How many gamers do we have in the chat? Gamers, rise up. Please don't harass anyone at Paramount. Thank you. They're just doing their jobs. What's a gamer? Ooh. Fuck. That's nasty. We're gonna go to some old favorites, I think. We're gonna get some Slippy Whippy, we're gonna get some we're gonna maybe throw in a little Igor, and then we're gonna do a second vibe. What do you say? Entering hour 2 of Chris in the Morning. This here, Christopher Morning. Don't go anywhere.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Sugary cuteness mixed with industrial noise. This is Chris in the Morning. It's the only show where this is going to happen, frankly. And it is, don't Google it, YouTube's #1 music show.
Chris is my pokey. He's Chris is my
This is a serious.
The way
Chris
this works.
is my pokey.
Fuck.
He's my pokey wokey.
Fuck. The way this
Chris
works.
is my pokey.
This is a
He's my
serious
pokey
music
wokey.
stream.
They're all my sounds. I'm gonna stop it now. This is Love You Need You by Slushy. I can't remember who requested it. It was a while ago, but thank you. Who wants some Sabrina Carpenter? If not now, when? You know? And let's get another vibe check going. What do you say? New channel. Talked about it. Okay, gang. Dropping a new vibe check in the chat. Cast your votes now. And then we'll get a second round of requests going. Thank you. Thank you for being here. This is Chris in the Morning. Whoever was straight off the bat, boring music, boring. I want it boring. I almost knocked my Dr. Pepper over with my headphone cable. Hey, I'm doing so well on YouTube lately, I might be able to afford a new webcam. What do you think? I've had this Logitech. What is it? It's a HD Logitech something. Oh yeah! This is Druid S. I saw them in my likes and I was like, what do they sound like again? Were they metal? And I'm like, yeah, okay, now I remember. They're that band that sound like Nirvana. Just straight up doing that, doing a very specific guitar sound. This lick isn't from Nirvana, but they're treating their guitar like, I think they're running it through the same effect or pedal or whatever. Ian Johnston, welcome. The vibe is currently, we've been seesawing between sugary pop and nasty metal, but we're about to change. We got a vote going in the chat. You can cast your vote now. Currently, game and movie soundtracks is winning, which is fine by me because the first one I'm going to put on is Duel of the Fates. That might change your vote. I don't know if that affects things, but if you vote for that, you're hearing Duel of the Fates. on top of Bend It Like Beckham, I've also been working on a Star Wars video. Yes, that's right. Video essayist Bing is going to tackle the controversial subject of The Last Jedi, and all of the comments are going to be really nice and very respectful. It's an incredible piece of music. Yeah, Jackie, Duel of the Fates is second best Star Wars track. Absolutely. Like, I think I agree with you. It's an incredible piece of music. It's just a shame it was composed for that film, you know? Take that music, take Duel of the Fates, put it in The Last Jedi or Rogue One, and then take, what's the little guy called in the last one? What's the little puppet guy, the little mechanic? He's so good. What's his name? Is he in the credits even? Does he even have a voice? Babu Frick. Babu Frick! Take Duel of the Fates from episode 1. Put it into Last Jedi or Rogue One. Take Babu Frick from Rise of Skywalker. Just that character and every little fun, amazing little thing that he does. Take Babu Frick and put him in the same one. Perfect Star Wars movie. There you go. Congratulations, you've hybridized the strongest strain, the most distilled, pure, raw, potent form of Star Wars. This is garbage day. Oh, this is super cute. Thank you, whoever recommended this. Thanks, Piefish. Enjoy helping your friend with their earring. That's a two-person job, apparently. Babu motherfucking Frick. Absolute icon. Can I retract Garbage Day and substitute Noodle Cave by Leon Chang? Sorry I missed this. But I'll just give it to you anyway. Maybe we'll listen to it later on. Noodle Cove. I'm gonna put it in my likes so I don't forget it, and I'll just play it later on. This is cute. It's giving like old Pogo, Taiko, and other kind of soft EDM artists. Oh, and this is from Donut Hole. Oh, fantastic. Donut County. I played a little bit of that. It's very cute. Getting ahead of ourselves, I think. But I think we can call it with video game and movie soundtracks. So, go ahead and drop your requests in the chat starting now. Don't be afraid to request more than one song. The theme, the vibe we're looking for is soundtracks. Video games, movies, TV shows, soundtracks. Stuff from a soundtrack that you love. Go ahead and drop those in the chat. Feel free to super chat if you want to guarantee hearing your song. And otherwise, I will be picking a few normal ones from the chat and queuing them up. This is Revenant by Vexing Hex on Chris in the Morning. And it deserves a round of applause. Can you see this terrible spot? I've got a really angry little spot right, like just inside my nose. It's been giving me so much grief. It like, if I touch it, it makes me sneeze. How fucked is the human body? okay. I didn't know this album existed. Thank you for that, Ian. I almost called you Ian, like the main character from Mythic Quest. Forest Temple, Forest Temple. Where is Forest Temple? Am I blind? Oh, Game Chops remix. You're gonna have to help me out. Is it this one? I'm gonna queue it up just in case. I reckon that's probably it. Anything from Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Hey, you do the work. I haven't played the game. I would like to, but I haven't played it. If you don't have a favorite, I'm just gonna go by what has like lots of views. Which seems to either be World Map, Flying Waters, or Lumiere. Hey Ted, what's up? Welcome, you right on time. Just in time for Jelly Roll, Slipknot, and Sabrina Carpenter. This is Chris in the Morning. We're gonna queue that up. And before I forget, Duel of the Fates, gotta happen. Bam. That's gonna be that. That. I'm not even a super chat can interrupt this. This is gonna be very, very good. Slipknot, Wait and Bleed, Sabrina Carpenter, Man-Child, followed by Duel of the Fates by John Williams from The Phantom Menace. Has there ever been a better trilogy? I don't think so, actually. Incredible. The actual like music crime that we get up to on this channel is really quite decadent. And we are celebrating 79,000 subscribers on my other channel. We're about to hit a milestone, 80,000 subscribers. And I couldn't do it without you. Thank you. And if you haven't already, maybe go check out the other channel, Chris Coolblog 2, for the time being. We are contemplating a rebrand, but we're going to be very thoughtful and deliberate about it. Although I do like Mr. Meast. That would be BR, capital B, R, capital M, EAST. That's the front runner. Sorry, I hit my mic. Hey, and we got a super chat in from Jackie. Thank you so much. And I haven't been keeping an eye on my inbox at all. Somebody might be striping me and I wouldn't know. Thank you, Jackie. You Gotta Move, Aerosmith, used in Barnyard. Well, hot diggity dog. Let me get that queued up for you. Interesting that that wasn't the first thing that came up with the title. I'm going to bump that right to the top under Duel of Fates. We're going to put it there because there's no way you're interrupting this. There's no way I'm letting you do that. For your sake as well as mine. And I'm wondering if... Has the I Heart Katamari soundtrack been re-released in recent years? Is it We Love Katamari? It is. Oh, what an album. Oh. Oh, I don't know if this is all of them though. Beautiful Star. There it is. Give it to me. Give it to me 100 times. And we're also going to do Katamari on the Rocks. Oh, yeah. This is Run It by Jelly Roll. I can't say that I like it. But it's somebody's jam. From the Sonic 3 soundtrack. We're getting into soundtracks early. Yeah, we kind of jumped the gun, actually, because I didn't realize Garbage Day was from a video game. And then we had Run It from Sonic 3 already queued up. So yeah, we're kind of already there. Ooh, a hot take from Jackie. The Mario movie's not great, but definitely better than Sonic 3. Fight me. They might. I can't remember who wanted this, but they might. We have listened to some Sabrina Carpenter we're about to listen to some Sabrina Carpenter from the new album, so I can cross that off. We also threw in some Druidess. We haven't had any PT USA yet, which is my other big repeat album right now. I'm listening to 2 albums, round and round lately. Viagra A Boys and The Yips by PT USA. And I have reminded you about my other channel, and I've talked extensively about Super Chats and Snacky Poos. Thank you to everybody who has supported the stream so far today. Appreciate you. Can't do this without you. And it's really good to be back, genuinely. When I don't do this, I miss doing it, which is a really good sign. This is Wait and Bleed by Slipknot. Oh! I think I need to stand. Oh, yes. No. Yes. Oh, Annie. Annie's here, everybody.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm all hawk, Annie.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Oh. Missed you. I miss you since you moved. And everybody in the chat has missed you too. They've been chanting Annie, Annie, Annie in the chat the whole time. I can't actually get anything in. I can't get them to vote on anything. Nothing has happened because they're all just like, where's Annie? What's up with Annie? We miss Annie. Give us Annie. This show is nothing without Annie. Yeah, we had to ban your name from the chat for a while just so that we could see the requests. Annie is short for Anakin. Annie's favorite Star Wars is Phantom Menace. She told me that in confidence. Was it really? My nickname at secondary school was Skywalker. What? That like barely makes sense. Kids are stupid. This is Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter, the perfect follow-up to Let Wait and Bleed. Get a little two-step going, everybody. This is your cue to stand up, okay? Unless you're in a car. Unless you are in a car right now. Everybody get on their feet. And stretch. Move around. And out. And in. And up. And across. And the other side. And spin around. Get tangled in your cable. It's okay. And spin back. And twist. Ooh, that's good. Feel it in the spine. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. The theme is film and video game and television show soundtracks. Everybody get your requests in the chat. Don't be afraid if you've already requested, just throw them in. And I'm going to pick a few more to queue up in this, the second hour of Chris in the Morning. Thank you for being here. Annie especially. I'm quite excited to make my Star Wars video, honestly. It will be, as far as I can see, it will be the first Star Wars video essay uploaded to YouTube that isn't racist. That's a weird through line that I've noticed. It just keeps going. Like, it's astonishing. I've watched maybe 10 different videos from different channels about Star Wars, about modern Star Wars movies or shows. And they can't fucking help themselves, man. I was watching one earlier today that was like talking about Ahsoka or something. And was like, oh, I don't even want to repeat it. just to the effect that, like, it's a cast of women for the sake of it, you know. Bullshit, dumb fucking idiots. Thank you for the super chat, Annie. This one goes out to you, Jewel of the Fates, from your favorite. And you've requested Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, and I will oblige. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the stream. Golden. How is it not the first? How is it not the top result right now? Bam. And I'll bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much. You can super chat as well if you're at home and you're feeling like, you know, you got a couple quid that you don't mind parting with. Get a priority song request here on Chris in the Morning. It makes you feel good.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Oh, and the thing is a little lightsaber now. Look at it go. Look at it go. The timeline in Spotify has become a little lightsaber. Continue the run, Snacky Poo. Anything from the soundtrack of Expedition 33. You got it. I think I've already got one queued up, but I'll add another one for you. Thank you. I want to hear the first track. I want to hear the first track. And then we'll get the banger later on. Bam. That game's good, right? I really want it. I think I want to buy it. And I have been holding back because I spent lots of money on Baldur's Gate, which is bad. And I've played 120 hours of it because it's so bad. And I didn't want to get two big games at the same time. This came on my run shuffle the other day and I laughed alone on the seafront, says Annie. This is perfect running music. As long as at this point you then yeet yourself into the sea. Run says, so worth it. I mean, I don't need much convincing, honestly. Annie! Annie, I got something to show you. I'll be right back. I'm back. Annie, look what I got yesterday at FOP. It's Arcane Season 1 in Ultra 4K. It's the 4K Season 1 of Arcane across 4 discs with bonus features. I'm very excited, and I'm annoyed actually that it takes so long for them to release them. Season 2 isn't out until November. That's some bullshit. This is Golden. This one goes out to Annie. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, even though you don't have to. I would just play what you want, because you're my friend. The peak of animation, says Robin. Yeah, kinda. And it bothers me maybe a little bit that it had to be paid for with League of Legends blood money, but it is the most expensive and most exquisite animation that's ever been produced on television for sure. And maybe also including film. It's phenomenal! As is this. Golden by Hunter X, EJ, and a bunch of other people from the soundtrack to K-pop Demon Hunters, available to stream now on Netflix. Apparently it's their most successful film ever? Or maybe like first week's numbers? I don't know. It's done well. Give Arcane more Emmys. Give them more Emmys. If they're in a category, just give it to them. We do need a phone catch-up, Annie. What's up? Maybe later or tomorrow. Valve don't need to make an animation studio. They just need to hire Fortiche. Problem solved. Ooh, that's great. Yeah, they are. They're working on an original movie, which I am excited about. I'm a little disappointed that we won't get more Arcane World in their style, and I would be cautious about future Riot shows because they're not going to be Fortiche. But we're going to find out whether it was all Fortiche or whether it was them, or, you know, what the split was there when they do make more TV. And I think we're going to learn that it was Fortiche that made it good, right? Those French people, they take this shit seriously. That was golden. Thank you so much for requesting that. Great track. This is Alicia, the first track from the soundtrack to Claire Obscure. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I think I cut Jackie up. I'm sorry. It should be Aerosmith. I apologize. This is giving Elfin lead fucking vibes. Oh. But the original Lilium is not on Spotify, which is a crime. Listen to it on YouTube. I love French, says Alex. It is a banger battle sound. I like the banger battle track. Yes, I think we've got that coming up in a few tracks if it's Lumiere. Have you and Matt hanged out recently? Asked Skittles. No. I remember seeing the waves of animations on Newgrounds to Lilium. Good stuff. Yeah, God. I will just be going about my business. I'll be going about my business in my day-to-day life. I will be meal prepping. I'll be eating pasta. I'll be sitting crying at the window, thinking about how lonely I am. And the fucking Lilium will just come out of nowhere into my head. It's like a life-changing piece of music. We talked about it last session. I think we're gonna have to do Enterprising Young Men. And I think we're gonna throw in a bit more from the Bend It Like Beckham soundtrack. What do you say? There's been a theme today. I have two. Let's throw in an indie one too. What a selection. This is You Gotta Move by Aerosmith. Thank you, Jackie. And then I think we've got room for one more vibe. What do you think? Ooh, yeah! Ooh! Okay, I'm gonna throw our last vibe check in for the day, and I will probably be taking a quick comfort break in a few minutes and send you on a little field trip, but don't go anywhere. Go ahead and cast your votes in the chat starting now, and then we'll take some more requests. There's Chris in the morning. Jazz and soul, only new releases or whatever Annie wants. Cast your votes. And as always, you can support the channel by super chatting, becoming a member of the channel, or if you want to go the extra mile, you can directly support me via Stripe. The link to that is in the description. You can stock up on Snacky Poos, get your name in the ledger, which is on screen currently, top left. Olivia has 4, she's never going to spend. Sarah has 6. And Run has 4 as well. Bunch of people have got the fictional money of Christopia, Chris Coolblog, Fun Bucks, Snacky Poos, stored in the bank, ready and waiting to be spent. Woo! I'm gonna queue up my favorite song of the week, the month, maybe the year. It's called The Bog Body from the new Viagra Boys album. I literally cannot stop listening to it. I am obsessed with this song. It won't leave my head. I'm gonna inflict it on you if you don't know it already. And we've had 2 direct Snacky Poos in through from Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you. They'll go in the ledger, but let me know if you want to spend one. Thank you. And you get some soundboard stuff.
Chris is my
This is a serious music stream.
Snacky Poos are also valid in Strong Badia. Speaking of, did you see? Vivzy's doing a fucking Homestar Runner series? Like, this is not a drill. Vivzy's company is doing a fucking Homestar Runner show. Big shit. Big shit is happening on the internet, guys. It's a good time to be a millennial internet nerd. Yep. If you're just finding out about it today, congratulations. You live in a better world than you did 5 minutes ago. Where is it? Am I getting names mixed up? Vivzy. Homestuck, sorry. Not Homestar Runner. My bad, Homestuck. If I said Homestar at one point. Different thing, but equally important thing. They dropped a trailer the other day. Nuts. None of these words mean anything to me. Annie, you are a fake millennial. Yeah, sorry if I got the words confused there. Homestuck series being produced by Vivzy Pop and her studio. Incredible. Incredible developments. I'm hot. I had to start the stream with my window closed because there were whooping children outside. But they seem to have calmed the fuck down. This is Forest Temple, Game Chops, Jokabi, and Mikkel. Ooh, very chill. Yeah, get off my lawn. That's for me. Don't mean to be rude, sir, but I'm wondering if Am I Bothering You will ever be making a return. So I have fully committed to the video essays, and that's why I've been so busy, but we have one in the can. We have a whole episode of Am I Bothering You in the can. We have for months, actually, and it's entirely my fault. Entirely my fault. I've been very busy. The video essays has basically become my job, which is incredible. It's amazing. I'm working on it like 3 to 4 days a week, like I said earlier. So I just haven't had time to edit it, Am I Bothering You? It's funny because it was already... The joke was that it was our Christmas episode that we didn't get to film before Christmas. So we shot it in March, and now it's like almost Christmas. So I'm tempted to just wait and just release it close to Christmas. Or do a 2-part. Maybe we shoot a new Christmas episode for this year and we release them back to back. What do you think? I do really love making Am I Bothering You, and I want to do more. I don't think I'm cancelling it. Don't hold me to that, but I don't think I'm cancelling it. It hasn't really been performing, and it wasn't really earning any money, but I also really enjoyed doing it. I don't think I want to give up on it just yet. But Jen and I are going to talk about it over the next couple of months and figure out what we want to do next year. Maybe, you know, my essay channel does, so well that it makes everything a bit easier. We can dream. Another sad one. What was the good fight music that Annie wanted? Where is it? Rain from the Ground. Yeah, let's just do that instead. Let's just do that, man. Way cooler. Bam. I try not to skip around like this, but I was promised battle music. What's up, Neon? You're right on time. We were waiting for you. This is Flying Waters, Rain from the Ground from Expedition 33, which I will probably get. Hey, Samno, what's up? I'm glad you're not dead. Or is it me that's not dead? Oh, wait. You're the person who was asking about bothering. Ignore me. I've cooked my brain. And I think on that note, maybe I'll take a little comfort break and I'll be right back. Roll VT. Ooh, it's my ghost and I'm back. Whoa. And I'm hydrating. Ugh. Yes. Aw, happy late birthday, Coop. Sorry I couldn't stream, but you probably had better things to do anyway than watch an old man talk about music on YouTube. Hey, we listened to that today. And we're back. How's everybody doing? I washed my face. I took a slash. I poured myself some water. I had a mouthful of trail mix. And I'm ready to go into the end game with you people. Hour 3 of Chris in the Morning. Probably won't do a full hour. We'll keep it a little short. 2 hour 45 is what I'm aiming at today. You know, just easing back into it after a few weeks off. Easing back in to our very serious music stream. You're listening to Remembering Avishai Cohen. Never need an excuse to play more Avishai Cohen on this show to culture you ungrateful swine. Up next, Beautiful Star from the We Love Katamari soundtrack. At one point, back when iTunes libraries were a thing, fun fact about me, back when iTunes libraries were a thing and I was really like militant about keeping my iTunes library proper, and I would always try and migrate it when I got a new computer so I didn't lose all my stats. This track, Beautiful Star, from the Katamari Damacy video game series, was my top played song for like 3 years. I adore it. This beautiful little 3-minute instrumental from like, it's the menu when you like zoom out into the planets. It's the menu music that plays when you're like up there in space. It's just gorgeous. And then we're going to listen to a more upbeat one from the same soundtrack. Have you seen Jack Howard's first film yet? I have not. It looks good though. And he's doing a really good job promoting it. Good on him. Calms me down. Makes me feel wobbly. In a good way. Alex, if you can, emulate the actual PlayStation 2 version of We Love Katamari. It's the second in the series. It was the first one released in Europe and the US. Damacy was only Japan for a while. I think, in my opinion, as someone who's played the whole franchise, number 2, We Love Katamari, is the superior game. It has the most amazing soundtrack. It perfects the gameplay. And I think you should emulate it rather than play one of the remakes. Because honestly, something really ruins the remakes for me, which is the loading. You actually want the loading. When they remade these games for newer consoles, they didn't need to load when it scales up to the next part of the map. But there's this thing where the king of the cosmos, says dumb shit to you during the loading screens and like tells silly dad jokes and stuff. And it's part of the experience. And when they remade them, they kept the talking in, but they didn't need to load. So he just talks over the screen while you're playing, and it fucking ruins it. So Whether you have a PlayStation 2 and you can get an actual disc of it, or whether you want to emulate it, I highly recommend going to the actual original PS2. We Love Katamari. And it's the only one you need, also. Like, after that point, you're just doing it's the same gameplay. It's all the same game, so you might as well play the best one and only that one, in my opinion. They made sequels, but they didn't need to, because they'd already done it. It's perfect. Number 2 is perfect. The menus are perfect, the art style is perfect, it's funny, it's silly, it's novel, and it really couldn't be added to significantly. So yeah, just play We Love Katamari. We Heart Katamari. Oh! Okay, gang. Neon's requesting with their 10-month Cool Blogger celebration to add a Snacky Poo. Okay, put it in the bank. I try not to do this, but I'll put it in the bank for you, my friend. And you can let me know. You can use it in the future, thank you. We've landed on a theme. Thank you, everybody. The theme is whatever Annie wants. You voted for it, and now we're gonna do it. Ooh, Annie. You have the floor. You better still be here. You're gonna WhatsApp me a list. Yeah, well, you can drop them in the chat, whatever you like. I could voice call you. I could put you on speaker and hold you up to the microphone. Ted, get some Asahi. Woo! Annie.
Jesus.
Hello, Annie. You're on stream. Do I have your consent to broadcast this on the internet?
Okay.
Okay. Okay is a yes.
Track.
You have a track. What's your first track?
The first track, Christopher, is it's a song called "Oh by Matt Corby.
Is that the letter O or the number 0?
No, it's the word OH.
Oh. Oh. By who? By Matt Corby.
Matt Corby. Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, great.
What's after that?
It? I don't fucking know. I didn't plan to do to DJ, did I? All right, hang on.
You're on the spot now.
Oh, Jesus, I am. Okay. I want to play. I'm going to... we can do Downtown by Destat, which I think you sent to me, and I like them.
Oh, yeah.
They're good. We like them. Let's see. I'm basically going through my like songs at this point.
I've forgotten how to... Downtown.
Spell.
Yeah, I have forgotten how to spell. Is it 2 words, Downtown?
Yeah, it's 2 words, and then you spell Destat with
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Space. Yeah, sweet.
Bam. Up next. Give me one more for now, and then I'll let you go, and you can hide in the chat.
And then you can call me again when we've run out.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do my favorite, which is Shark Week by Everything.
Perfect choice.
You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
It's the best.
What a good time.
All right. Well, I'll speak to you in about 15 minutes then.
Perfect. Thank you, my friend.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That's Annie, everyone. Picking a bunch of shit that nobody likes. Crap. Nothing but crap. Filler. Hipster music for losers. Neon says we're getting closer and closer to this being a real radio show. To the recording booth. Da-na-na-na-na-na. This track keeps going. It keeps going. It just keeps going. Waiting for you to develop shock jockey tendencies. Air horn soundboard.
Ba-ba-bow.
I'm already there, babe. Only I can swear. They can't on the radio. You can't do this on the radio, can you?
Fuck.
Would you have a real DJ booth if we sponsored it? I mean, yeah. I'll do whatever you want if you're paying. Frankly. Your support goes to making this, you know, better. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm like, jokes aside, I'm trying to save up to get a Mac Mini and have that be my dedicated streaming. God, this track goes nuts at the ends. Trying to have a dedicated streaming computer that's just like always ready to go. Because I only have one main machine. I can't show it to you, but I can show it to you. Oh no, it's too dark. Oh no, it's too dark. Anyway, it's a MacBook and I use it for everything. So it would be really nice to just do all my streaming on a little machine that never goes anywhere, that's always ready, and I just like wake it up and everything's ready to go, and then I put it to sleep and I know that it's ready to go, you know? That's the dream. That's the 21st century version of a DJ booth. But I need CITM to make like £500. And then some, because I'll need a monitor and stuff. The best Star Trek music from the worst Star Trek movie. Enterprising Young Men, composed by Michael Giacchino. And up next, a couple more, just wrapping up our Bend It Like Beckham theme for the day. A couple more tracks from that movie's soundtrack. And then we're into the end game with The Bog Body by Viagra Boys, Matt Corby, Destat, and Everything Everything. Chris in all of the day, 24/7. I mean, yeah, if we spin out to a new channel, we can play with the format, guys. We can do all kinds of stuff. And I'm thinking, like, if I decide to do it, we can do it before Pledge Week in November. And then we can do a big, long, week-long celebration of the new channel with all these, like, extra bonus streams and different stuff. And, you know, it could be good. I'm strategic. I might not look it sometimes. But I'm using my noggin. I'm thinking ahead. I'm playing 4D chess, babe. Ah! Still stand on the cast for those movies being top notch. Yeah, they're pretty good. I actually think that the Strange New Worlds Spock, I can't remember his name, is better than Zachary Quinto. I like him a lot. That was Michael Giacchino. This is Kinasona by Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. And it's awesome, actually. And it was featured on the soundtrack to Bend It Like Beckham. Oh! So good. Peace out, Robin. Thank you for being here. We're entering hour 3 of Chris in the Morning. It'll be a short hour, aiming to wrap up. What is it now? We started late. Aiming to wrap up at about 7:30. Or 25 past. Thank you so much for being here. Don't go anywhere. Now you're here, you're stuck here. You have to stay. You must stay. We must retain. And I appreciate you sharing some of your Sunday with me. Time is valuable. We have but one life to live, and you've chosen to give me an hour or so of your time. Some of you have been here the whole time. 2 hours. And counting. And I'm looking now because I went and got it. I've been staring at my Arcane Season 1 4K Blu-rays. It's going to be very tempting not to just stick that on when I'm done. Very excited to do a rewatch of that. Invite me on a weekend. Honestly, I was thinking about it, Annie. My first thought was maybe Annie should come over and we should like binge as many as we can. Do it over a couple of sessions. I'd be down. My other thought was my sister has never seen it. And it could be like a show that we watch together. Because we haven't done that since we lived closer together and we used to watch Riverdale. She used to come over and we would watch Riverdale together. Ooh. While we're here listening to this fucking banger, what's everyone gonna be doing this week? Tell me about your week you've got planned out in front of you. I'm gonna be writing. I'm working on 3 different things right now for the video essay channel. Laying low a little bit, doing a bunch of research and writing, so that's going to be my Monday. I've also got an appointment at an eye hospital to fix my wiggly boy. I'm going to get surgery to fix my wiggly boy. The surgery's not on Monday. It's just a consultation. But I'm going to get surgery to fix my wiggly boy. And there's only like a 1% chance that it'll blind me, which is pretty good. So I got my eye hospital appointment. I got a call with Joseph Malozzi, who wrote for Stargate SG-1, which I'm very excited about. And I've got a date on Thursday. Getting out there. This guy, this eligible young bachelor, Harvey's trying to write a story. Good luck. Coop's going to be working on tunes, as well as the usual. And he's going to have a chill week, working, dance class on Thursday, pals visiting Saturday. Continue the run is going to be running errands. Playing Cyberpunk 2077 tabletop. Wait, Cyberpunk 2077 tabletop meetup, all one thing. And a Japanese festival. That sounds cool. Neon's been on overtime basically all weekend, migrating the company's file storage from SharePoint to G Suite. I feel your pain, my friend. I feel your pain. And I need to make sure our team doesn't murder me as a byproduct. Good shout. I'm gonna... Oh, and Annie wants a voice note about my dating escapades. She wants all the dirty gossip. There is no dirty gossip. It's very wholesome so far. But it's happening. And Annie's dating. We can swap tails. Fuck yeah. We're gonna have such a great time on Thursday, says Harvey. You wish! You fucking wish! All of this, you can't have it. Perfect time to grind my garam masala. Fuck yeah. There is a special feature on the Bend It Like Beckham DVD that teaches you how to make the perfect aloo gobi. Because that's the kind of cute shit that we used to do on DVDs. Are you nervous? No. About the date? No. I had a bit of a confidence crisis a few years ago, and it took a while to get back. And now I'm back, baby, and I am feeling myself, I'm looking good, and I'm putting myself out there, and it feels real good. Just as long as I keep my pelvic flexibility up, you know. Oh, 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 oh yeah. Oh, oh. I have a lot of love to give. This is Baddest Roughest. Backyard Dog, another track from the early 2000s you fucking forgot about. And it's so good! Every British person... Oh! Every British person in the chat right now, over a certain age. Oh! This is going in my likes so I never lose it again. I'm never going 20 years without listening to this track ever again. Ooh! Fuck yeah. You know I am, Neon. This is how I stay flexible. I didn't work out today. This is my workout, this stream. Oh! Yes! Annie, I got a bunch of photos printed recently. I think I have one of you that I really like. Iconic. This is from my Halloween party last year. The first time in over a decade, Tom Scar came to my house. This is from when. This is from when Benedict Townsend was very excited to meet me. Where's that really good picture of Annie? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I found it. Look. I printed you a double in case you want one. I'm gonna get mine framed. That was Backyard Dog. This is The Bog Body by Viagra Boys. This song is literally all that is going on in my head. For weeks now, I haven't been this obsessed with a song, this fixated on a track for a while. It's about a woman who's jealous of an ancient corpse. Bogs are cool, Banjo. Bogs are cool. And you clearly know the difference. So good. The first half of this album in particular just goes so hard so quickly. It wastes no time. It's so wonderful. It's so absurdist. It's like deeply sad, kind of angry, but like full of humor in a way that Viagra Boys are just like, they're just so naturally good at. Oh, have they made a bad song? I don't think they have. They can kind of do no wrong at the moment. They're just owning their space of like absurdist tongue-in-cheek pop punk. It's so good. Oh, for sure, Banjo. The track that follows this, Uno 2, is really, really good. It's kind of Gorillaz-esque in a way. I've been working on a playlist here that's like things that kind of give off a Gorillaz vibe. It's on there. And I've listened to it like 50 times, and I'm still like, is this from the point of view of a dog or a man? I don't know. It's so good. This is Oh by Matt Corby, selected for you by Aniqua. Oh, you've got a cat now, have you? You've replaced me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Don't let them see you cry, Bing. Do it off air. Wait, if you were if you were AFK feeding your cat, that means you didn't see the lovely picture of you that I showed everyone. I was wondering why you weren't reacting. Annie, quick, I need 3 more songs from you, and then I'll leave you alone. I promise. 3 more tracks. I know you got them in you. How about Wanky Sexy Boy with the long hair, who sings in churches, or about churches? I wasn't really listening. You can't see, but I'm kind of hitching up on my jeans like a old-timey desert man. Feels good. Feels natural somehow. I need a spittoon. I'm going to drop you a thing, Annie, that I think you will like. I'm going to scroll through my recent likes and I'm going to play something I think you would like. I think you'd quite like Geese, but I'm not super sure. I think you'd probably like Rats on Wheels. Oh yeah. Break it down. You like Jack Garrett, right? I feel like you'd like Jack Garrett if you don't already. You're gonna type it out for me, Annie. Because I gotta experience this. Hey, wait, what is this? Who queued this up? There's a ghost in the machine. Hi, Ronnie. If you're new here, please don't add songs without permission. We do it in the chat on YouTube. Thank you. What is this? Okay. We're going to skip this, but thank you so much. Thank you for your enthusiasm. But please drop your requests in the chat. This is Downtown by Distat. We played it long enough that they get royalties, which is important. I think you'd like Franco Bolo. I saw Geese open for King Giz. Hell yeah. Oh man. We gotta listen to some President before the end of the show. We gotta listen to some fucking President. You're good, Ronnie. You're all good. But yeah, for future reference, request in the chat. Lazaretto by Jack White. Yes, we can. The three I'm asking for. Lazaretto. Got it. Got it. Clint Eastwood Gorillas. Perfect. Presumably the original. And what's behind door number 3? Broken by Congos. Excellent choices. Thank you so much. How very Annie of you. Incredible. I just talked to Annie and she definitely wanted to listen to Circle of Life from The Lion King, says Jackie. I don't know. I don't know about that. I call bullshit. Jackie. But I think after this it's going to be no rules. Anything goes, no rules for the rest of the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I've got room for 1 or maybe 2 more requests from the chat. Then we're going to close things off. Thank you for being here. This is Shark Week by Everything Everything. And up next we got Franco Bolo, Jack White, Gorillas, and Congos. Congos? Congos. Like Argos. And Alex in the chat requesting a snacky poo, spending a little snacky poo. From the ledger, thank you so much. We have a new Igor headbutt. Fuck yeah. I will queue that up and I will bump it right to the top of the list for you. Thank you. And actually, I'm gonna cut Franco Bolo for time, so we can get another request in. Go ahead and drop those in the chat. I'm going to pick 1 or 2 more, and then we're going to round things off. My Bike by Gotti Hook. I'm not convinced. Something about this doesn't have me convinced. 1997, Banana Man. Can we get a second in the chat? Can we get an upvote for Banana Man in the chat before I cue it? Because I'm not sold. Banana Man says, Alex, let's do it. Presumably the version from this... They're all the same, aren't they? They all look the same to me. Yeah, let's do it. It's in. It's in there. And I said we'd listen to some President. Who I think is Charlie. I think it's Charlie from Busted, everybody. I won't be convinced otherwise until they literally have been unmasked. Look at them. Look at it. They're even ripping off crosses. They're even ripping off crosses branding. If that isn't the most, like... If that isn't the most Charlie from Busted thing ever, because he loves Deftones. This is the new chart. Yes, Annie, listen to this, right? Listen to President. You know Fight Star. You know, I played one to Jenny and she was immediately like, yeah, that's Charlie. That's absolutely Charlie. More so than those other ones. The other ones, you know. Sleep Token. More so than Sleep Token, I am, because we know now that Charlie's not involved, they just share a producer, right? Sleep Token have all been unmasked, we know who they are. I think President is Charlie. It's been a while since Fight Star wound up. This is Headbutt, the new Igor single. Oh! What a time. Okay, but we were doing this in the middle of Vegas all the way through Sleep Token. Okay, but no. Fool me once. Right? Wait, that doesn't apply here. Just listen to it. Just wait. Just wait and listen. Oh. Look at what it's recommending. Look at the bangers that Spotify is recommending us. Knights of Sidonia, Weapon of Choice, No One Knows, Gold Guns Girls, Figure It Out. Oof. It's tempting to put them all on, isn't it? It's Steve Tyler from Aerosmith. Who is president? Or Banana Man? When is this album dropping? When is this new album coming? September 19th. Oh, can't wait. Oh my god, fuck, what? That's disgusting. That's foul. Ha! Ow! Igor doing what Igor does best, which is everything all at once. According to Alex, they use an excavator slamming its bucket on the keys of a piano for the final note. So listen out for that. I believe you. Hell yeah, this is Lazaretto by Jack White. None other than Jack White, one half of the White Stripes. A man who is never not recording a new album. Ooh. Ooh, and it's chunky. I bet he puts on a good live show, yeah. He'd have to with his career. That's a cute kitty cat. This is Annie's kitty cat, everybody. And his name is Mouse. But you call him Moose. Okay. Is it your cat, or is it a shared cat, or is it a housemate's cat? Did you literally move out of London and become a cat lady? Housemate's cat. Okay. You're okay. You're on thin ice, though. Oh. Oh, wow. I'm going to break things up here. I'm going to move my bike up. Up one. So the order now goes Gorillas, Gotti Hook, Congos, and President, rounding out the playlist. Thank you for being here. Do stick around to the very end. Hang about with us here on Chris in the Morning. Ted liked that one. Classic noise from Jack White. Thank you to everybody who's super chatted, who's purchased Snacky Poos today, the official currency of Chrissy Pootopia. Thank you. Means a lot. I'm very excited to share with you my Bend It Like Beckham video in a couple of weeks' time. I got a 10 recommendations for fans of the Groundhog Day coming. And David and I have been furiously working on the Nightmare Before Christmas series, which is going to feature amazing animated backgrounds. Like, it's going to take the production value of the SA channel up a notch. Seriously, it's going to be so cool. I can't wait to be making those videos. They're going to be great. That's going to start in a couple weeks' time, just in time for Halloween and Christmas. And like I said, we're going to be trialing Wednesday streams here for Chris in the Morning starting soon. Probably not next week, but the week after. We'll do Sunday and Wednesday for a while. Then we'll try maybe just Wednesdays for a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. If it sucks, if it feels weird, like kissing your cousin, then we won't do it. We won't do it anymore. But we'll be happy that we tried. You know? That's the comparison I'm making, and I'm sticking with it. This is Clint Eastwood. Great track. 2000 Gorillaz, self-titled. 2001. But I'm sure I heard it in 2000. Featuring Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Anyone else have the feeling that K-pop Demon Hunter is going to be a popular Halloween costume theme this year? Ugh. Maybe. Let's all check AliExpress right now. Might be a good idea, says Annie. You should do something arcane themed, Annie. Next episode, we'll be taking member call-ins. We're going to be doing member call-ins. We might do a little round of trombone champ as well, if I'm feeling fruity. And we'll have at least three new vibes for you this time next week, 4 p.m. Sunday. Don't miss it. I love hanging out with you guys. I love listening to music, and I love talking about music and sharing music and just in general celebrating amazing creative shit. These lights are too bright. I like that though. I like that shadow. Very Hitchcockian. What's happening out my rear window, huh? What direction is that? Oh, I think it's north by northwest. I'm frazzled. I've lost it. He's fully lost it.
This is a serious music stream.
It is. I might buy a harmonica. Chris, which arcane character should I be? The hot one. When obviously when I say hot one, I mean Heimerdinger. Ooh, ooh, yeah, ooh. One of the greatest records ever made. I will never stop listening to the Gorillaz self-titled. I will go to my grave listening to the Gorillaz self-titled. I adore Gorillaz by Gorillaz. I was very happy to get my limited edition reprint on vinyl. I own maybe 3 or 4 copies of this now. And I recently found an illegal download of a bunch of lost Gorillaz tracks, like Gorillaz rarities that have been lost to time, like Do Your Thing, and loads of like weird little bits of background music from the DVDs. I have those now. And I have the early version of Latin Simone that has Damon Albarn doing completely different lyrics over it. Fuck! So cool. I'll share it with you, Annie. I really like the weird instrumental tour album. The one where they're all named after places in America. This is Banana Man. Gotti Hook. My bike. Oh! Proper little fucking double time punk track. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I apologize. Oh god, yeah, I gotta log into Fortnite. They're doing a bunch of Gorillaz stuff in Fortnite right now. And like, I am I like that works on me. That works on me. It's gonna make me want to go and play Fortnite again. Fuck. It would be nice to play something other than Baldur's Gate, frankly. Hell yeah. This has been Chris in the Morning. 2 tracks left and then we're calling it a day. That's 9 minutes by my count. 9.5. Counting down. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. Look at my hair. What's going on? What in the Zuckerberg is happening to my fucking face? I apologize. And everything's a little too dark now. There we go. We'll fix it. There we go. We got it. We got it. There we go. It's not like other bikes, guys. It's not like other bikes. It's his bike. Ooh. Alex says this season on Fortnite is pretty balanced. No super OP shit. Still waiting on Battlefield though. I don't know what that is, but from context it sounds cool. I fiend for tank kills. He's not like other bikes. This is broken by Congos. Congas. Right for Annie. The perfect road trip music. Take me back to Vegas, baby. Take me back to Vegas, baby. If they ever do Sick New World again, Annie, we're doing it. And we'll get Tenzin this year, this time. She won't get COVID, hopefully. Ooh, there's some weird little notes in there that I hadn't noticed before. Ooh. Ooh. That's nasty. Here it comes. Everybody get your pelvic stretches. Bash them out. Forward and back. Forward and back and round and round. Forward and back. Round and round. Oh. Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
So good. It's chunky, it's nasty, but it's kind of poppy, it's accessible. That's what Annie likes. Take note, everybody. If you ever hear anything like this, send it to Annie. I want to see Sleep Token again. We should keep an eye. What is the thing? Like, what do people use for gigs these days? Where can I reliably set up like an alert for when they're going to be playing near me? Is there one site for that? Do I just need to join their mailing list? The internet is so cool and also useless at the same time. Dice? But they only do Dice gigs. They're their own thing. So if it's not through Dice, I don't think they list it. Hey Rowan, what's up? Hiding in the shadows, lurking in the shadows. My good friend Rowan Alfred. You and I have unfinished business, sir. We gotta finish that Christmas Baby arrangement. We gotta mix that Christmas Baby arrangement. Baby! I haven't forgotten. Okay, so this is Rage. This is Rage by President. They've come out of nowhere. I'm going to pause it a second. These guys have come out of nowhere. They clearly have money. They clearly have management. They clearly have connections because they've come out of nowhere. They're already playing festivals. Nobody knows who they are yet. They sound a lot like Sleep Token. They sound a lot like Crosses, like Deftones, like Fightstar. And at this point in the cycle with Sleep Token, I was convinced one of them was Charlie from Fightstar. But I was wrong. They're not nobodies. Ooh, I haven't listened to this one yet. What? He's throwing it through a weird filter. But that sounds like... Charlie Simpson is rumored to be the mystery singer behind new band President. That's fucking Charlie Simpson. That's just Charlie Simpson. Like, it was a bit of a stretch with Sleep Token. It was like, maybe it was him, but it was a bit different. There's no question to me. Although this is weird. This is like weirdly poppy. I hadn't listened to this one. I'm going to play In the Name of the Father next. And then we're going to wrap it up. Do we think he got jealous of Sleep Token? Maybe. I think he saw what Sleep Token were doing and was like, yeah, time to get back in the game. He went and got his gun and his belt back out of his locker and was like, shit's not over. Oh! God! Not even a conspiracy, it's just Charlie Simpson. See, you're on board now. You're on board. You were skeptical. What do you mean you don't hate it? 5-star rock. There's nothing bad about it being Charlie Simpson. We want Charlie Simpson to be making music like this. I love it. I'm so down for a basically 5-star album. 5-star by another name. I have to jet to holiday, but you have me on board, says Annie. Peace out. Have a lovely time. I'll send you a message. Oh! That's big. Oh! Yeah. It's just 5-star, man. It's just 5-star by a new name, and I am so down. I am so ready, and if it's not Charlie Simpson, I will eat my fucking hat. I'm gonna play one more, and then we're gonna go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for sharing some of your Sunday with me here on Chris in the Morning. It's all about you. Those claps are for you. All the other claps were for me, but those ones, for you, baby. All of you. Thank you for being here. Make yourselves known in the chat. Even if it's just an emoji. Thank you, Banjo. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Coop. Ooh. Oh my god, I don't know how we ever even thought it otherwise, frankly. What was the first track? It sounded different. Fearless. Fearless was a bit more ambiguous, but this is just Charlie Simpson. I'm very excited for my pierogi and beans. Wouldn't you be? And I think I'm gonna watch a movie. I have to watch the bad Star Wars for research. And I'm not excited about it. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. This has been Chris in the Morning. Thank you so much. When this song ends, the stream will end unceremoniously. That's the outro. That's it. I'm officially off the clock now. Don't look at me. Avert your eyes. Ooh, yeah. High kick. Ooh. Ah. That was a stretch. That second one. Wow. In these jeans. In these jeans. Goodbye.